Good morning and thank you for staying with us on your China Supreme radio station, Diamond 88.7 FM in the Lorin Kwara State, North Central Nigeria. And you're welcome to the program Editors Hangout. And the program is a platform where seasoned journalists and editors converge to dissect and discuss issues that are steering national conversation. Today, on the show, we're talking about a huge topic which has plagued Nigeria ever since the inception of Nigeria, since 1960. Even some will go as far back as that even before the colonial masters left Nigeria, we've had discussion about this being a very vital and integral problem hindering the growth of our dear nation, Nigeria. And this morning we'll be talking about the issue of corruption. Why we are bringing up this issue this morning, just earlier this week, I think on Tuesday, we got the report of the Transparency International ranking Nigeria. Nigeria are losing 2 spots to drop down to 142nd in the world out of 182 countries. Nigeria right now is being ranked 142, and that's us moving down 2 places from 140 that we were ranked in the 2024 rankings. Mind you, this one is for the year 2025. We have to get to the year 2027 before we get the rankings of the year 2026. We also talk about the chances of the ruling party, the All Progressive Congress, because we're getting revelation from the e-registration from the APC. And among the revelation is a huge one done in Osun State and Ekiti State, where in both states, APC rocketed the lowest registration in both states. I think about 1 million out of the 36 states of the Federation. This leads us to conversation about the chances of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu returning as the president of Nigeria, because these are the 2 states in the southwestern state of Nigeria where it is perceived that he is the stronghold of Mr. President and the ruling party. If you're just joining again, is Editors Hangout. My name is ADEWALE. Joining me to discuss this critical conversation are 3 sharp minds and 3 editorial voices, journalists. Joining me in the studio, Mr. Michael Abiodun Lariwaju Maho, the General Manager of Diamond FM, Mr. Abayomi Adeniji, and also Alhaji Akinlulu Abayomi. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Let's start with Maho. Good morning to you.
Good morning, the Anchorman, and good morning to our listeners all over the world.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Bayomi.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Good morning, Alhaji.
Good morning, the Anchorman. Nigerians, good morning. This beautiful morning.
Good morning, this beautiful morning. And you can listen to this program irrespective of your location. Just log on to Diamond FM website, www.diamondfm.net, or follow us across our social media channel at Diamond 887 FM on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. You can watch this program live on YouTube, Diamond 887 FM. And don't forget, you can also contribute on the show. When the time comes to throw the phone line open, you can send messages and also call us in the studio. We'll release the phone numbers and also the WhatsApp line to send messages to on the show. But let's get into the nitty-gritty of our conversation. Let's start with Mao. Just when I was doing the introduction, we get something that looks like a time bomb to most Nigerians. Well, is it a time bomb? It just come and it just go. It feels Nigerians are just used to having things like this. Losing 2 places in the corruption ranking in 2020, called the 2025 corruption ranking done by the Transparency International, ranking Nigeria 142nd in the world. Before we are 140th. In the 2024 ranking, but in the 2025 ranking, then we are 142nd in the world. And this has got a lot of Nigerians talking. But before we go to the reactions that have trailed these, let's get your own reaction, Mao. And the reaction should be, why do we find ourselves here? I mean, there are 182 countries being ranked, and Nigeria is ranked 142. Just 40 countries we are ranked above.
Yes, one should not be surprised because most of the crises associated with corruption or that leads to corruption are so much emboldened in the minds and psychology of most of us Nigerians. This is because most Nigerians are looking for quick wealth without actually working for it. And how do we get that wealth which we have not really worked for? This is born out of greed, avarice, selfishness. And this thing has become part and parcel of most of us in Nigeria. Because we are so much greedy that we don't even mind acquiring all the things that the whole community ought to acquire without actually struggling in a space that should take care of the whole community.
So in your own explanation, you think it's greed?
Yes, greed, more than any other factor, contributes immensely towards corruption in Nigeria. And when you look at the rate of corruption, you find out that offenses like bribe taking is one of the major things that is so prominent that it has cut across so many sectors. Be it government, parastatals, government ministries, in even some individuals getting things done at ease is not always easy, except you go through bribes, you go through some other inducements. All this is not helping the country.
Mr. Bami, you shared the conversation, you shared the opinion that greed, it plays a huge role in Nigerians' corrupt system, because majority of Nigerians, especially we call them the Gen Zs, who react on social media, have had different reactions to this. And among the reactions that we've had from some of the Nigerians are like, when you have a current economic state that we have, it is almost impossible not to have our corruption rate going up. That's number one. Some are also of the opinion that when you see this sort of lifestyle our leaders are living, so it is almost impossible. Like Mao said, the youth also will see that as pace setter, and they would also want to, like the word it says, get the family into a better place. And there's no how we will not hate or feed corruption. But let's quickly get your own reaction.
Well, you have it is a combination of the two. One, greed at the individual level, and because this greed at the individual level has now become a communal thing, you know. So what I'm trying to say is that now I'm eating fish. Fish that is a high cost protein source. So that means I have money. So you and Alaji Yomi and Mao now come to my house, you see me eating fish. This boy is doing well. How is he doing it? You too, you want to eat fish. So either on your own or with my support and assistance, you find a way to boost your income. Income in such a way that you are cutting corners. Maybe you are a distributor of a particular good. The stated company, the recommended retail price is maybe 5 naira 50 kobo. You just take it to 7 naira 50 kobo.